Lastly, good evening to all Tasho, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. So, my firm was established in the year 2018 with simple objectives, aligning to the objectives of our government, aligning to the visions of our His Majesty towards energy saving. So we are into this business for almost now 5 years. So the picture behind me talks many things. So with this picture, it reminds us that whether are we going to stay with the same situation or are we ready to upskill with new technology. Because you can see some pictures with geyser, some woman, lady, preparing hot water. You can see even hot stone bath, monk preparing for hot water, and so on. And other side, you can see such a big immersion heater. Then, bottom side, you can even see glacier river. Other side, you can see drought during paddy transplantation. So this picture is, from my opinion, it reminds, are we going to stay with the same conventional way, or are we ready to upscale the technology? So now I'm going to talk on particularly energy saving towards centralized hot water system. Bhutan, by geographical situation, the hot water requirement of hot water is throughout the season. So did anyone realize how much amount of energy that we are putting to get hot water, be it through electricity, fossil fuels, or fuel wood? So we are using, our country is producing, GDP is through hydropower, but in one way we are also one of the major consumer for electricity. So with these dreams, what really inspired me to take this technology is, so if I can bring some changes towards energy saving, particularly in the field of hot water. So basically, our technology is heat pump. So I think it could be new to participants, maybe to our participant, but this equipment has 75% of energy. Simply, it doesn't generate energy directly, but it moves energy from lower area and drives to higher temperature, which I'll explain in my later slides. I'm just presenting what we have researched, what we have did as of now. So this is hot water for domestic uses. We have categories and ranges of hot water energy saving gadgets. So these are hot water for domestic uses. We have ranges of hot water for domestic uses, which is from 150 to 500. The input power is just 25% of electricity. Rest, it is taken by compressor. Our machine, it contains refrigerant and then compressor. And 75% of the energy is taken from the outside air source. So that's why input is only 25%, but output is 75%. So logically, in common shower room, we all have 50-liter geysers, but power input is 2 kilowatt. So in heat pump system, we are generating 500 liter with 2 kilowatt. So you can instantly see the difference. You are having more volume of hot water with lesser energy, input. So this is 75, straight away energy saving in this equipment. because we cannot stay without hot water, being in the cold climate. So all people are too much dependent on either fuel wood or in hotels like geysers and immersion heater. They are worried instead of like thinking of other technology. They are more worried about the hot water crisis they face in the hotels. Because when guests come, no matter how much energy and operating costs they used to incur, but to have a reliable hot water, I mean, they don't mind consuming a lot of energy, which shoots, I mean, their expenses to at the highest level. So with this system, we can really tackle the solution for hot water in domestic areas. So these are, I mean, basically the hot water for domestic uses. As I said, we get in ranges from 150 to 500 liter. We always considered for domestic use. The model used to come in 300 liter, 150 liter, and based on requirement, this can be installed in anybody's apartments, flat or apartment. So we have We have also installed numerous installation in monastic bodies through support from UNICEF. So I think monks are the ones who stay away far from the city. Most, I mean, temperature there it drops. I mean, it drops to the minimum during winter, and hot water is hot water all the time is required during winter. So there is no other way rather than collecting firewood, which is also troublesome for our small monks. So realizing that challenges, UNICEF has given us opportunity to install first project at Talakala. So this is Talakala, where we have installed 300 liter system with the support from UNICEF, and it is almost 2 years. I think it was even reflected in their report that it has brought tremendous changes in the livelihood of the monks. Now, they said that monks do not have to collect firewood during winter. They can rather focus more on their studies, and they can also fight with the, freezing winter. So it is what is available all the time at minimum energy. It is all automated. We don't have to put on the system. If somebody is going to use it, it's all the hot water is all the time reliable. Then after that, we have also installed the system at Tangu University. Because in such a big area like schools, monastic body, it is very difficult to get hot water through, by collecting firewood. So there should be always other source of solution to generate reliable hot water. So this is first project that we have installed at Tangu University College, where they have almost 56 bedded hostels. So as of now, it is running perfectly. We didn't face any problems, and they said that it is very much reliable to them. They can take bath anytime. So when even big winter also they didn't face any problem. So again, with the pilot project from Talakhalokta, it was found very convenient, very much convenient, very much comfortable, energy saving. Then we were given another 3 projects in eastern for central and 4 projects in eastern part of Bhutan. The first project we have, installed is Harabdela. So as I said, hot water is problem for everybody. Even individual, without hot water, we cannot even keep ourselves clean. Hot water is required everywhere. When we talk hot water will be required in everywhere, be it at institution level, schools, at apartment. So this is the project we have handed over to Harabde. So as of now, the feedback we received, it is awesome. They are saying that everything is working fine. It has changed the livelihood of the monks. So then second, another project is we have installed at Sanchuko University. Initially they had a solar water system, but maybe through their, through the information received from Uzin there, they were saying that they couldn't get much benefit from solar hot water. Because over the decades, I'm not blaming on solar hot water, but as you know, over the decades, we couldn't write much, the benefit from solar because of our terrain. Then because of severe cold, they said that their solar water couldn't last even for a month, and they have switched over to our technology by referring to other projects, by getting feedback from other clients. So they have a new bathhouse there, and we have provided them 3,000 hot water. We can go our maximum volume up to 50,000 liters of hot water at 75% energy saving. So this is 3,000 where we have installed at bathhouse of Sanchuko University. Then next project, we have handed over at Rinsi, one of the farthest, Jangchutling Lotala. They also have the same. UNICEF have constructed the bathhouse, but it remains for so many years without hot water. So after realizing that our technology can really change something, then we were given the opportunity. So we have installed at Jangchutling Lotala at Rinsi also. Then even Mongariak Pogangda, that is a nanarila. And I think more than men, women needs hot water for sanitary purposes. And they are facing a lot of challenges until they are, equipped with this kind of hot water. All geyser they have, it was broken. The consumption of energy in a month was too high. So they really couldn't, get the required hot water what was expected by them. So UNICEF have prioritized Yakbugang as one of the eligible hot water station by Suntec, and we have handed over accordingly. And again, Sakten Lobda, it is above 4,000 meter above the sea level. So how could we imagine, like during winter, such a we have to beat with severe colds, and all monks, they will be always engaged in collecting firewood to prepare for hot water. So there also UNICEF has prioritized that area as one of the eligible hot water for Suntec technology. So we have handed over to Sakting Lobda also. So these are commercial heat pump. I already talked about domestic uses up to 5,000, but the more consumption energy, more usage of energy is in the commercial area, like hoteliers, hospitals, monastic bodies, hot stone baths, and even now we used to receive inquiry from cattle farm also, because hot water goes everywhere. To prepare hot water, we have to use fuel wood, and getting fuel wood is quite challenging. Even it has got major impact to our environment. So these are, installation we did for numerous hotels and apartments. So as I said, previous. So these are bigger component of hot water. If requirement of hot water is more, then we can accordingly design to higher volume of hot water. So this slide is at JDWNRH, or Jigme Dojong National Referral Hospital. They are suffering with hot water for almost 5 years. The first slide is a boiler system. So how much energy they are consuming? So when we assess the JDWNRH system, This gadget, it consumes 300 kilowatt per hour, kilowatt per hour. So to reduce their expenses, we let that old tank there only, and we retrofitted. We have designed and made compatible with our heat pump. The below one is heat pump. The input, with two heat pump, the input load is only 40 kilowatt. So 300 minus 40, we have reduced their input energy by 260 kilowatt. So recently it has been installed there, and it is almost now 7 months running. We have, charged water to all medical bedded, patients room, hospital OT rooms, then even cabin, BIP. Now 24 hours hot water is always there. So as per recent information I received from director of JDWNRH, their earlier expenses purely for hot water is 5 lakhs per month. So how we have reduced with 40 kilowatt by installing 2 heat pump is their maximum bill was 1 lakh 50. So 3 lakh 50 straight away reduced monthly for JDWNRH. And that is a 75% energy saving guaranteed. That we ensure that our client to put separate meter for this system, so that no matter how technically we explain, sometimes it lands up with contradiction and confusion. So we explain our customer before dealing up with the project, then we insist our client to put separate meter for system. Then practically they can know that how much assumed electricity has been consumed. I am even informed by JDWNH director that BBC bill collector has questioned them. Your boiler used to consume lot of energy. Now your bill is only 1 lakh 50 per month. Initially it was 5 lakhs per month. They were in suspicious. Something could be done by your serviceman. So I'm telling the fact that. So your serviceman must have took the direct line from the distributor or filler bidder. There is something suspicious, fishy. We really need to assess your area. Your bill should come at least 5 lakh, even not more, because you have been paying this for many years and we can't trust you. Then hospital management all took the BBC, bill collector to our new system. And there the input power, everything, energy saving is reflected on the plate machine body. So from there they knew that now JDWNRH has adopted to new technology, and that was a suspicious development from BBC. So now not only to hot water, the now swimming pool also it needs hot water. But this hot water, sanitary hot water, we can boil up to 80 degrees based on requirement. For instance, in the hospital, the requirement is specially, for hospital. So the maximum temperature they want is up to 80 degrees. But input power in each and every machine, it is same. So for sanitary, like hotel, it is maximum is 55. But for special purpose, like hospital, pharmacy, chemical, laboratory, where you want maximum temperature, we can go up to 80 degrees. So for swimming pool, water will be heated up to 35 degrees. Well, all concepts are energy saving only. See, with such a big volume, of pool, there is no way that we can heat pool with immersion heater, or there is no other way that we can heat the pool. These are luxurious, recreational spot that every individual would like to have, every hotelers have. So when we assess the area, they have a very fancy pool, but without any heating. So this is, situation in our country. So we have different model for swimming pool. Whatever, mess up they have done earlier, we have specialized team towards the hot water and swimming pool. We have retrofitted all their system, and we have installed the pool, and the upper part is Bhutan Spirit Sanctuary. And then the third slide, upper part is postcard Dewala. Khasatapchu. Then these are all projects we have executed. And we are also into specialized farming plumbing service because hot water machine alone will not work. To achieve efficiency of hot water in your room, there should be someone specialized in plumbing service. As of now, we are too dependent on foreign labors. And moreover, we are transiting from conventional way of heating to modern technology towards energy saving. The line that we see in Giza is just as simple, and this is centralized. From one station, we are, catering water to all required rooms where hot water is required. So line has to be centralized. And moreover, the hoteliers are facing a prolonged hot water issues. They receive complaint from guests that we have to wait for 15 to 20 minutes to receive hot water. And that is a recirculation problem. That also we have learned by ourselves, then by doing research, aligning with our system. So we have also specialized. We have also specialized in plumbing service because plumbing is very must to get. To get the result. Maximum result of hot water efficiency. So this, this slide is basically comparison which I have done between geyser and heat pump. Besides hot water, we have also research on renewable dehydrator because we produce in the peak season, but when there is no facilities for post-harvest, storage, we tend to, all our farmers, vegetable vendors, they tend to waste all the fresh product that can be stored for later use. And these are also energy saving equipments that we have introduced. Next. So this is a minimum dehydrator, 150 kg. It has 18 trays. And if I cite example to dry fresh meat, we are meat lover country. So, but if you see how hygienic we get the, dry meat in the market is questionable. Because when one of the vendors from meat dealer, he came to our office and he says that when he received thousands kg of wet meat, he have to stand by TV and see the next day's weather. He have to check the weather, whether tomorrow whether there will be sun or rain. Otherwise, there is no use of getting fresh meat. It is not a kg, it is above 1,000 kg. So with this dry, we let him dry at our center, and it was proven that his 150 wet meat was dried within 21 hours of time at the cost of 98 rupees. At the cost of 98 rupees, he could dry 150 kg of meat. It's very hygiene, no alteration in taste, everything is same because it's dried by circulation of air at the minimum energy. So then even with the advantage of this dry, even Bahwe Tashigang, they are famous for that red chili. We have installed at Tashiangse also. As of now, it is doing good. Women Association at Tashiangse, they are fully utilizing our dryer in drying different products of vegetables. Then we have installed at Nobs, Bhutan, located at Nopting. His intention is to dry with first, smaller capacity of dryer. Then he wanted to expand for higher capacity of dryer and grab the whole chili within only region. So he wanted to, first try with the pilot, then upscaled with more capacity of dryer. So these are a list of satisfied clients that we have on ground. We have 100 installation on ground, and we have so far handed over almost 70 projects now. Then post services after sales is also very important. No matter how advanced or good is the system or technology, anybody over the world can dump sophisticated in the name of energy saving or something now. If there is no one to give the proper services after sales, then it is a big challenge for us. And before importing the product, we have focused more on post services after sales. And we have, given the adequate training to our staffs, sorry, I had to run now. So now, after proving successful in hot water, we have ventured to solar water pumping. The theme is optimizing agriculture through reliable irrigations. And that is the first of its kind project that we have handed over to farmers at Khawacharala, Punakha, located at Punakha. They have 50 acres of land, fully dependent on monsoon rain. There is no winter crop production. And through solar technology, we have pumped water from Phochu almost 600 meters uphills. So this is the slide that farmers were so happy to receive solar water which was pumped from Phochu River. There are 50 acres of land, number of beneficiaries 70, then population 234. The main transmission length of the pipe is 560 meters. Then operating, and it can be, the solar technology is very much successful in solar water pumping. We have not tried in other projects, but getting the opportunity, realizing the shortage of irrigation in our country, we have taken this particular project as a first pilot project for us. And it was very much successful. And we you can also see this small video here. This much volume of water is pumped from Phochu River. And then it is serving for almost 50 acres of paddy field. So these are some pictures where we have installed PV. Then installing dipping pump in Phochu River. So solar, upscaling the irrigation to solar system, because Bhutan is rich in country, but yet it is quite ironic and paradox to say that we have enough water until we move to other technology. So then, the benefits from the solar technology, more reliable, its lifespan is almost 25 years. No routine maintenance. It's free of energy, no routine maintenance. Then potential to save billions in capital and operation costs. And can be integrated to a hybrid with power light. For Khawachara project, during the peak sun hour, the water is pumped at free of cost by solar. Almost 30,000 liters per hour is being pumped by solar energy to almost 600 meters uphills. And demand, if there is demand of water at night, then it can we can just put in hybrid mode. So when radiation of sun is not there, it will automatically turn to grid mode. So they can even pump water at night. Of course, they have to pay for electricity, but during full day, they can pump water at free of cost by solar PV. So upcoming project, we have secured another upcoming project at Paro, solar water pumping through international tender funded by ICMOD. So we have already handed over all the equipment, and we are waiting for civil works to be completed, since civil work is not in our scope. So once civil work is done, we will be installing our second solar pumping at Paro Shaba. So through our research and successful project at Khawachara, now Department of Agriculture has identified 2,000 hectares of agricultural land feasible for lift irrigation system through solar, and it was already reflected in their Bhutan National Agriculture Master Plan. So we will be executing our second project soon at Paroshala. Thank you so much.